Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Ann Benninger, and I'm the president of Drew University. This is the beginning of the 2-hour window that we were hoping and praying for. So, now, just in the very slight chance that the weather gets dangerous, we do have an evacuation plan, and your life vests are under your seat. Okay, if that happens, if we have to do evacuation, all guests should proceed to the building closest to them. Please pay attention. Seminary Hall over there, the library over here. Graduates, proceed to the Dorothy Young Center along with the faculty. And if you go to the doyo, move in as deep in the building as fast as you can. Don't cluster in the rotunda. Platform and all, you guys are lucky. You get to just go backwards. Okay. Okay. So I am going to start this morning by doing a very brief welcome and giving you the gift of skipping my own speech. I'm sure you're happy about that. It's my honor to welcome the guests, our soon-to-be graduates, the trustees, the platform party, the faculty and staff, and most especially the graduating class of 2018 to the 150th Drew University Commencement. Go 2018! I also want to do a special shout out to my husband, whose physical health prevents him from being here. He is watching on live stream, and we got married in the rain, so it's good luck. And then lastly, I would like to welcome the family of Tammy Montgomery. Tammy passed away unexpectedly during her senior year. Her family, her mom is here in the front row. Her family will be accepting their diploma on Tammy's behalf. Class of 2018, you know I love you. You're my class. You will forever be my class. The CLA students started with me. You will do great things. The end. Okay. Invocation. Sorry. Do it now. Okay. Deb, come back, please. Okay, but I don't have it. I'm missing it on the script. Okay. You heard me. You all hear everything. I'm going to I skipped something. I got so excited and nervous. I am very, very pleased to invite Bishop Scholl to the podium to do the invocation.
Let us pray. Creator of the universe, who throws stars into the heavens and receives Hail Mary prayers before finals. Redeemer of wayward Saturday night souls and ordered progression toward graduation. Great Spirit, in this 150th anniversary year of Drew University, we gather to thank, to celebrate, and to remember. Creator, we thank you for the minds, creative, resourceful minds that foster exploration, imagination, and invention. May we never forget that you have gifted us with knowledge and wisdom to cast a better future for the next generations. Redeemer, we celebrate that you are ready to do something courageous through our accomplishment, that our degrees are a gateway, yes, to earn a living, but also to spend a lifetime in pursuit of purpose, joy, meaning, and service. Never let this moment, this day, this graduation become self-adulation, but a celebration of all you have waiting for us in a life well lived. Great Spirit, we remember that we did not get here on our own. As graduates, we stand on the shoulders of generations whose belief in us propelled us to this day. We stand on the shoulders of parents and family who sacrificed and made a way for us. and on the shoulders of teachers and mentors who believed in what we could be. And we stand with fellow students who encourage, challenge, and support us along the way. In remembering, let us never forget that we did not arrive to this place on our own, but because of someone else. Today, we thank you, Great Spirit, for everyone who has helped us along the way. Redeemer, today we acknowledge that there are parents in disadvantaged communities with struggling schools who dream of what we witness here today for their child. Parents who know their child will need shoulders to stand on. Great Spirit, convict us to use our knowledge, our resources, our wisdom, so that those who need broad shoulders have mentors, teachers, and champions, so that they too will one day offer up Hail Mary prayers before finals, have Saturday nights with college friends, and make progress toward their graduation. Let it begin with us. Today, God, we thank you for giving us strong minds, generations of shoulders, and a degree that opens purpose and meaning for our lives. Hallelujah. Amen.
It is now my privilege to present our 2018 honorary degrees. Our first honorary degree is being awarded to Dr. Stephen Gilbert. Dr. Gilbert started learning to appreciate the liberal arts from his parents and has never stopped. His mother, Dr. Norma Gilbert, a mathematics professor beloved by many students and colleagues at Drew, became in 1970 the first woman to chair the mathematics department. Dr. Gilbert himself has recently demonstrated his personal commitment to Drew by spearheading the 2017 Gilbert Challenge, which raised over $5 million for the university in about 7 months, including a $1 million gift from Dr. Gilbert himself. This gift joins many other generous gifts that Dr. Gilbert has made to Drew in honor of his parents. In addition to a BA in philosophy from Yale, Dr. Gilbert has several advanced degrees, including a PhD in German literature from the University of California, Berkeley. Long a student and teacher of languages, a translator, an investor, and a self-proclaimed gadfly, he puts much of his time and energy these days into writing about politics and preparing the next exhibition of his impressive, expressive photography. I now ask Dr. Stephen Gilbert to join me at the podium. We're going to have you stand right there first.
Okay. Glad to be here.
Okay, thank you. Stephen Gilbert, by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Drew University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
All right. Of course. Yes.
Congratulations, Dr. Gilbert, and I invite you to the podium to say a few words.
Gratitude brought me here. Gratitude to Drew. You see, because my mother was a professor here, Drew paid my tuition to Yale all 4 years. Amazing. So, I've come back because it's payback time. You too must have much to be grateful for at Drew. So I ask you to write a letter to your future self. Please, future self, remember. It's a personal matter that brings me here. My mother, I was never a student here, never taught here, but it's more than that. It's defense of education as personal. The ratio of graduating students in math to faculty members in math is about 1. That is an opportunity for budding mathematicians. It is not a given. Many higher institutions of learning are anonymous. That is not true. The final reason is that the challenge worked beyond realistic expectations. It was geared very high, a ratio of 1 to 4. Yes, I said, here's your million, but it was like bait. And Drew took the hook. Very well indeed. So that I ended up donating less than 1/5 of that money. Where did the rest come from? From several thousand other members of this community, many of them in this audience right now. So, yes, money, but money supporting ideals of gratitude, of a personal education, and community. It's much more fun than spending it on Maseratis. Thank you.
Stay here one more minute. I have to give you your, come over here.
Yes. I'll hand you this.
Yes.
All right.
Karen, can you get a photo of this, please? Thank you very much. And now our second honorary degree is to be awarded to Dr. Arnold Demain. Dr. Arnold Arnie Demain is a research fellow of Drew's Research Institute for Scientists Emeriti, RISE. At the age of 90, Dr. Demain is a force to be reckoned with in his service to students and his international connections that continue the momentum of his research. Dr. Demain is known as one of the world's most leading industrial microbiologists who is constantly on the forefront of industrial microbiology and biotechnology. Dr. Demain served as a professor of industrial microbiology at MIT and was the founder and head of the Department of Fermentation Microbiology at Merck & Company. He has served as a RISE Fellow since 2001. He obtained his PhD in 1954 from the University of California, having divided his time between the Berkeley and Davis campuses. Dr. Demain has published more than 500 papers, co-authored 14 books, and earned 21 U.S. patents. Drew University honored Dr. Demain with an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters in 2009, but today is special because we are awarding Dr. Demain with an honorary baccalaureate degree in honor of his service to our students at Drew in the CLA. I now ask Dr. Arnie Demain to join me at the lectern. Right there. Dr. Arnold Demain, by authority of the Board of Trustees of Drew University, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, honoris causa.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Demain, and please step to the podium.
Thank you. I have very much enjoyed being here at Drew University for the last 17 years. This is mainly due to the high quality of the extraordinary Drew students with whom I have interacted with over these years. I've also enjoyed my great relationship with RISE fellows, RISE being the Research Institute of Scientists Emeriti, or Research Institute of Retired Scientists. So I've enjoyed my relationship with the Fellows of RISE and the entire scientific faculty here at Drew. Thank you for the great honor which you are giving me today.
We're going to have you step over here for a photo.
Okay.
I'm very pleased to now welcome our guest speakers for today's commencement. This year, I am especially proud because we are welcoming two speakers to the stage. Last year, we kicked off our sesquicentennial celebration with alumnus of the theological school, Reverend William Barber. And this year, I am pleased to close our sesquicentennial with our 150th commencement by welcoming back another alumna. Mallory Mortiaro, class of CLA 2013 and class of Casperson 15, rose to fame in November 2017 for identifying, researching, and authenticating an Auguste Rodin sculpture that was previously thought to be missing. The bust was hiding in plain sight in Madison Borough Hall. There, Mallory had been hired as a student, as a Drew student, by the Hartley Dodge Foundation as a part-time archivist to catalog historical photographs and art. After months of investigating dead ends and being turned away by art historians, her persistence unlocked an 80-year-old mystery. Currently, Mallory is a 6th grade language arts teacher who represents the very best of what a Drew University education has to offer, and we are very pleased to have her join us today.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Benninger, for such a wonderful introduction. I am so incredibly honored to be here as Drew's sesquicentennial speaker. Congratulations, class of 2018. Enjoy this moment, enjoy this day. Think about how lucky you are to have your loved ones here to support you and to celebrate you. Today, at Drew's 150th commencement ceremony, I am thrilled to honor the graduating class as well as the century and a half of remarkable alumni. Class of 2018, you may believe that you are going to wake up tomorrow and feel different because you have graduated college. I am here to tell you that tomorrow you will be the same. I'm not saying this to belittle you, rumple your dreams, or make you feel as if the last few years haven't mattered greatly. I am telling you this because it's true. Tomorrow, you will be the same. Today marks an incredible accomplishment, years of study and hard work. However, as I've grown up, I've realized that there are less before and after moments in life than one would believe. As a kid, I always thought there must be some point you get to when everything just clicks. Some magical point when you know what to say in all situations, you're not afraid of anything, and when you can always make your hair look just right. But that's not how it is. That's not true. Such a moment never comes. Finding this out shouldn't make you feel disheartened. It should make you feel empowered. You realize that you are never going to have it all together, but that's okay, because you don't need that to be great. Inside of you, right now, you have everything that you need to be everything that you want to be. The people who you look at and believe they have it all together, they're no different than you. So why can't that be you? When I was hired by the Hartley Dodge Foundation at 22 years old and faced with the challenge of researching and authenticating a lost work of art by Auguste Rodin, I did not know where to begin. There is no how-to book for navigating such a situation. As it turns out, There is no how-to book for handling most of life's hardest situations. However, as I fumbled through the process, I gained experience and confidence, not only in the art world, but in the world. If I had sat back and waited for the moment I felt ready enough or qualified enough to handle such a situation, there would still be a large, unidentified marble bust sitting in Madison's town hall, and nobody would have invited me to speak here today. You will probably never feel entirely ready. It is likely you will never feel completely grown up, but you can't underestimate yourself. You can't wait. You just have to go. Learning through experiences is one of the most important, meaningful, and effective ways to grow as an individual. Even though today's ceremony may signify the end, for some, of your formal schooling, I truly hope that Drew has taught you that you still have much more to gain from the experiences awaiting you in the world. Today you join the immensely talented, successful, and important group of Drew alumni, people who are continuing to better themselves and the world around them. Drew is a community that fosters inquiry and a thirst for knowledge. Having spent such formative years in this sort of environment, all Drew alumni are bestowed with this gift, and you will take it with you wherever you go. Keep asking questions, keep learning through experiences, keep doing great things. I am incredibly proud of the work I have done with the Hartley Dodge Foundation and what I have given to the art world. However, an accomplishment does not have to get you written about in the New York Times to be worthwhile. Some of my work, which has been the most rewarding and the most influenced by Drew, has been in my own classroom. As a teacher, I feel that I can share and give back so much of what I learned at Drew. I don't just mean what I learned in English seminars as an undergrad or how to be a teacher through the MAT program. I'm talking about something else. Drew pushes everyone to work harder, think deeper, be kinder, and to take an active role in making our world the type of world you want to live in. Every day in my classroom, I work to instill these beliefs in my students, hoping that these ideas will reverberate into the rest of the world and into the future. As a student in the MAT program, I was constantly reminded that as educators, we are responsible for teaching the whole child, and I can truly say that Drew University practices what they preach. 5 years ago, I was sitting where you are, graduating from the College of Liberal Arts, frankly, rather unsure exactly what I was going to do. I didn't decide to pursue teaching until shortly after completing my undergrad, and when I graduated from the MAT program at Casperson, I never thought I'd be invited back here 3 years later to address the graduating class. If someone could time travel back to 2013, Mallory, and tell her she'd be up here as a commencement speaker today, she probably would have said, "Why me?" Some of you today may also be questioning what is special about you, what it is that sets you apart, what about you is worth broadcasting to the world. Whatever it is, it's already in you. You just have to chase it and find it and catch it and cultivate it. It is you. Be humble and work hard. Don't think you're too good for anything. For anyone who thinks that my road has been all glamorous, you should also know that during my time at Drew, besides working for the Hartley Dodge Foundation, I also worked as a babysitter, personal assistant, home improvement blog manager, and I even played Cinderella for children's birthday parties. Believe it or not, each of these unique experiences taught me something and helped shape me into the person I am today. I hope that each and every one of you finds your own lost Rodin. I hope it consumes you and motivates you, frustrates you, and tests you. I hope it inspires you, changes you, and most importantly, lets the greatness inside of you shine. The greatness that has always been there. To the class of 2018, go do something amazing.
Coming to the edge, running on the water. 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 Coming to the edge, running on the water.
Come, running on the water. Come, running on the water. Come, running on the water. meet them. Sirens call them on with a song. It's asking for the taking, trembling, shaking. Who come, run, come, sons and daughters, let the river run. Let all the dreamers wake the nation. Come, the new Jerusalem. Silver cities rise, the morning lights, the streets that meet them. Sirens call them on with the song.
Coming to the edge, running on the water.
Coming to the edge, running on the water. Come!
Thank you, Matt Webb and the Drew University Chorale. We'll be hearing from them again later, and we're so pleased that they were able to join us for our celebration today. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our student speakers representing the class of 2018. Joining us today are Dalton Villette, representing the College of Liberal Arts, and Andrew Clapham, representing the Casperson School of Graduate Studies. And he's representing all graduate students as well. I'd like to thank both graduation candidates for joining us today to share their thoughts with their classmates and their guests. Please welcome Dalton, followed by Andrew, to bring greetings from the class of 2018.
Man, hard act to follow, I feel. A campaign organized for political or monetary purposes requires 3 points: wealth, people, and time. Much like a campaign, our experiences are reliant on these 3 things, and lack of one or the other, the experience would be unfulfilling. I cannot speak to each and every one of you here today, but I hope you all, when looking back at your time at Drew, have as many terrific and tumultuous memories as I have. And I say terrific and tumultuous not simply because I adore alliteration, but because I feel it is vital to remember the challenging times just as often as the victorious times. For without them both, we have no opportunity to learn. This brings me to the first key point of our experiences at Drew: wealth. In most cases, wealth is defined by the amount of money someone has. However, today I want to look at wealth that is related to the wealth of knowledge. College is obviously an institution built to expand one's mind, and a liberal arts institution is meant to do that even further. Thanks to the liberal arts education, we have had the opportunity to take an unbelievably eclectic range of classes, and they have developed in us new interests. By engaging in open debate, having the courage to ask questions, and raising concerns on crucial issues, we can better understand different points of views and enter the workforce or further higher education a more well-rounded and knowledgeable person. Which brings me to the second point of our experiences at Drew: people. When I came here, I didn't know a single person in the entire state of New Jersey. I was forced to either become engaged or risk isolation. The people here, though, inspired me to be my best self. It is wonderfully unique here to have such close connections with professors. They stand beside you no matter the obstacle and will comfort you in defeat and cheer you on in success. Without professors like these, I doubt any of us could have made it onto this stage today. But more than anything else, it is the friends I have made here that have made my Drew experience worthwhile. These friends are the reason I stayed at Drew. They are why I love it here. And I love them so much. More so than I can ever explain, and more so than even a commencement speech at graduation could do justice to. And I can look out into the crowd today and see so many people who have supported, cared, and most of all loved me. And I can only hope I've shown the same amount of support, care, and most of all love to all of you. I'll paraphrase a quote from one of my favorite books. Don't ever be afraid of telling someone you love them. There are things wrong with this world, but an excess of love is not one. And now my final point, and the most important aspect of our Drew experience, time. People were not kidding when they said college goes by like that. It really does. These past 4 years have been some of the most arduous, trying, stressful, exciting, inspiring, happiest years of my life, and I wouldn't change anything about them. Now, we have to say goodbye, but it's not goodbye forever. Drew will always be a part of us. Hopefully, in our brief time here, we have left a part of ourselves, our own unique legacy, here too. Forward into the deep unknown we must go, just as we did when we were freshmen 4 years ago. We survived then, and we will survive now. The future, what lies beyond Drew, is ours for the taking. With our wealth of knowledge, the people in our lives, and the time to savor and make ourselves our best selves, we can reach out and seize the finish line. Whatever that finish line may be for you, success, happiness, peace, love, you will seize it. We will seize it. Just Drew it.
Good morning, friends, colleagues, and family. Thank you for having me speak here today. It's an honor. I recently finished my dissertation on the Beowulf manuscript, and I have spent a considerable amount of time reading Old English this past year. But every fall when I begin to teach my classes, I think about the origins of two words that are at the heart of the humanities: reading and writing. To write comes from an Anglo-Saxon verb, not surprisingly, riton, and it means something like to cut a figure on something. Well, the earliest writers were, of course, carvers and chiselers, and the earliest speakers of what would become Old English carved rune stones. But the meanings of these figures were not obvious to everyone. Someone had to read them, and thus, reading comes from a verb, read on, which could mean something like to counsel, give advice, or to explain. It should come as no surprise that riddle and reading have a shared etymological relationship. Someone must uncover the meaning of a riddle in order to understand it. Reading, in fact, was not originally silent. Someone skilled in bookcraft, or book learning, explained what was written and often offered an interpretation. Listeners would discover something in the text that they had not heard of or thought of before. And back in the Anglo-Saxon era, reading and writing were specialized skills. And of course, today, by contrast, that is so different. Many people can read and write, and that's a good thing. But the central goal of Read On has not changed. Through the humanities, we uncover what it is that makes us human. The humanities literally makes us more human. But unlike the scribes and monks and noblemen of the past, we have the world at our fingertips. We can experience and share in human perspectives and feelings from people who lived thousands of years ago, or lived on the other side of the world, or experienced joy or misery that might have previously been unknown to us. Our ability to share and our desire to do so is at the heart of Read On, and it broadens and deepens the human experience. There is a short poem known as Maxims 1, or sometimes known as Cotton Gnomes, that captures a very Anglo-Saxon attitude about knowledge. They prioritized experience as the great mark of wisdom. Suth bieth switchulost, sink biest dearest, gold, gomena hiewam, and gamos noterest, fin hierum frod, se the fela hiebidaf. You all got that? Truth is trickiest, and treasure and gold is dearest to all men, and the old man is wisest, wintered through former years, he who has experienced much. Through the humanities, we can become rich and wise with experience too. Thank you.
Thank you, Dalton and Andrew. You all know that I didn't give my speech, but there was one thing that I wanted to say that I neglected to say, and you'll notice after our student speakers, another special thing that's happening with students today, many of our students are wearing international country stoles on them. And this is a very special year because for our Into students, are graduating their first class this year. And all of our students, so you'll hear a little bit more about the sashes and things later, but I wanted to recognize the Into students, the international students and their families who have come such a long way today, and the students who are representing their own countries of origin and their affiliations all over the globe. So congratulations, guys. So I don't need to tell you, or those of you who have been Drew students, that faculty are truly the heart of this university. Generation after generation of Drew alumni tell stories about a professor or professors who had a profound impact on their lives. That is why each year we recognize outstanding teaching as part of this ceremony. While we present one of these awards to a professor from each school, each of them represents how valued the student-teacher relationships are across this great university. These awards are a surprise to the professors, so they do not know that their names are about to be announced. But I know that they're all here today. I'll first announce each of our winners, and then we'll have them join me together on the stage for their awards. Faculty, I know it's a bit of a walk, and when you hear your names, please feel free to start making your way up to join your other faculty members of the year, and then you can join me on the stage. We'll start with the Theological School Scholar Teacher of the Year. There is no doubt that we are experiencing major shifts in our global climactic patterns, and that these dramatic changes impact the lives and well-being of individuals and communities. Responding to the impact of global climate change and the accompanying challenges of racism, sexism, unfettered globalization is a moral duty and calling. Our Teacher Scholar of the Year in the Theological School has dedicated her life and scholarship to equipping religious communities and social movements with the intellectual, spiritual, and political resources necessary to live and lead responsibly in a world in ecological crisis. And you know who you are. You can start walking up. As a sociologist of religion, she studies the religious landscape of the U.S. with particular interest in the religious expressions of women, new immigrant groups, and attitudes toward nature, with a I haven't even said her name yet. As one student stated, she cares deeply about her students, but her care extends beyond the classroom. She touches our souls and changes our lives in and out of school. She cares about the impact we have in our communities and extends herself and her expertise to strengthen our ministries and help us protect our voices. It is my great honor to present the 2018 Theological School Teacher Scholar of the Year Award to Professor Laurel Kearns. Congratulations, Laurel. For the graduate school, in nominating this member of the faculty to of the Casperson School of Graduate Studies for the Teaching Award, one student wrote, "He is exactly what a student wants in a professor, smart, engaging, and enthusiastic about his subject." As another wrote, "I have gained so much from his classes on mediation. The ideas we have discussed and the skills I have learned have helped me so much in my professional life." This year's recipient of the Thomas H. Kane Scholar Mentor of the Year is Professor David Thaler. Professor Thaler has been teaching part-time at Drew for 5 years and has trained multiple cohorts of professionals in the practice of mediation and conflict resolution as part of our Conflict Resolution and Leadership Certificate program. He's also a highly accomplished professional in his field, serving as the Commissioner for Mediation and Conciliation for the Federal Department of Labor, with appointments to many organizations, including the United Nations. We are incredibly fortunate to have him here at Drew, sharing this expertise with our students. Congratulations, David. And last, but certainly not least, the recipient of the President's Award for Distinguished Teaching in the College of Liberal Arts was selected by nominations of more than 20 faculty by this year's graduating seniors. Students writing in support of the winner wrote effusive tomes describing him as an amazing educator and as someone who is deeply knowledgeable about many subjects. One student spoke at length about the privilege of having this professor as his honors thesis advisor, writing, "Many students drop their thesis or convert their work to an independent study, and perhaps I would have too, but thanks to his profound insight, optimism, encouragement, and excitement about my work, and the honest feedback he has always shared with me, I was able to finish what I believe is a true culmination of the knowledge I gained at Drew." Another student, reflecting on his role as director of the semester at the United Nations, concluded with the following: "To be honest, it's hard to overstate the impact he has had on my life. I will forever be grateful for all that he has taught me." This year's recipient of the President's Award for Distinguished Teaching in the College of Liberal Arts is Professor of Political Science and International Relations, Carlos Jordan. See what it's like trying to get professors to do what you need them to do? You can go. It's become a little chaotic here. That's okay. I'm the cat. You can't hurt. you've got your script, maybe I should move this. Oh, you're okay?
Congratulations to my colleagues. Now serving as Chief Marshal of this year's commencement, I am pleased to begin the conferral of degrees and the awarding of diplomas. Before we do that, I would like to call attention to the special honors and recognition previously awarded to our graduates, which are listed in the printed programs. Graduates, please remain seated until you are invited to rise and come to the platform. Once you have received your diploma, return to your seats. We appreciate our guests ensuring that each graduate's name can be heard and that their friends and family can view their graduate by limiting your applause and staying in your seats. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, you are welcome to take photos in front of the stage, as well as attend the receptions organized by academic programs throughout the campus. Madam President, I am honored to present the Drew University Class of 2018 from Drew's College of Liberal Arts, Casperson School of Graduate Studies, and Theological School. Their faculty, their deans, and I recommend them to you. We'll begin with the College of Liberal Arts. I call upon University Provost and Dean of the College, Deb Leibowitz, to present the candidates.
Good morning. Before I present the candidates, I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge 3 distinct groups of outstanding scholars in the College of Liberal Arts. As I introduce each group of scholars, I ask that all members of the group stand and rise, and then while I briefly explain why you are being honored. So would our Baldwin Honors candidates please rise and remain standing? This demanding 4-year program admits academically strong students, emphasizing scholarship, leadership, and global citizenship. Students must maintain a 3.5 GPA and complete a full-year senior honors thesis experience. Congratulations to you. Would our civic scholars please rise? Drew University actively supports students who show extraordinary commitment to community service by offering civic engagement scholarships. Drew Civic Scholars complete at least 100 hours or more of service annually and participate in special classes, workshops, and off-campus service projects and complete a senior project in this area. Congratulations to all of you. All right, and would all graduating seniors who have been elected to membership in Phi Beta Kappa please rise? Phi Beta Kappa is our nation's oldest academic honor society. Students are who are inducted for membership must have GPAs in the top 10% of their class, must have taken a sufficient breadth of courses, must have studied a foreign language through the intermediate level, and be able to demonstrate an appropriate level of skill in mathematics. Congratulations to all of you. And now, can I ask those among you who have been honored in all 3 of those ways as Baldwin, Civic, and Phi Beta Kappa to please stand. Yes. Congratulations. And now, for the thing you're all waiting for, will all of the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree please rise? Madam President, I have the high honor of presenting to you candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree. After completion of their rigorous course of study, the faculty of the College of Liberal Arts recommends them for this degree.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by authority of the Board of Trustees of Drew University, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts. I invite each of you to the platform to receive your diploma. Please be seated, and to your row is directed by the marshals to rise and proceed to the platform. And for family, this will move pretty fast, but the best viewing space is right here to my right. Small technical difficulty. We think you would like to hear their names being called, and something is wrong with the microphone, so they are working on it.
Yep.
Well,
It's just a dramatic pause.
Yep. We'll give it about 30 seconds, and we'll find a different solution if that doesn't work.
Mariana. Oh, it's working. There we go. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Mariana Gonçalves Severnini, summa cum laude. Tammy Lee Montgomery. Hayat Abdalal. Muhiba Abdul Ahmed. Jenna Abyad, magna cum laude. Brooke Louise Adams. Adedoyin Adeyemi. Faith Aligami. Joseph Afanador. Kayode Babatunde Agunbiade. Mursaline Ahmed. Jillian Elizabeth Aldridge. Julie Mary Alex, magna cum laude. Ashley Patricia Alicea. Zedi Amangalieva. Donna Marie Ambrosio. Katrina Maria Anan. Ian Anderson. Sarah Amanda Anderson. William Scott Andrews. Adelaide Elizabeth Anglada. Aiden Anthony Antonelli, cum laude. Antonio Arce. Gabriela Arciniega. Angelina Arcure, magna cum laude. Benjamin Yoel Audi, cum laude. Alex T. Auer. Casey Beth Augustiniak. Haviland Marie Atha Simonton, magna cum laude. Eileen Rivera Banguk, cum laude. Jennifer Victorine Benedict, magna cum laude. Camille Elizabeth Berger, summa cum laude. Olivia Nicole Blondheim, magna cum laude. Madeline Blossom, magna cum laude. Renata Araujo Borges. Emily Rose Bradford. Isla Brammer. Catherine Elizabeth Brask. Jose Caban. Brian Gabriel Kalingo. Gina Ann Cameron Turner. Zoe Isabella Haber Camp. Crystal May Carrageen, magna cum laude. Santiago Castillo. Nathaniel Brian Chapman. Yue Hui Chen. Vanessa Natalia Christie. Michael Stephen Clancy, summa cum laude. Julissa Antonia Colon. Erin Farrell Connors, magna cum laude. Julia M. Cornell, cum laude. Victor Scott Cortez II. Daniel Thomas Kasu, magna cum laude. Keith Costello, magna cum laude. Madison Jenna Kucher, magna cum laude. Eugene Cyrus IV. Rachel Morgan Dabkowski. Enji Walid Gadalmaula, magna cum laude. Jillian Elizabeth Longo. Lisa Maria Rojas. Christian J. Dahl. Joseph Lynch Dehut. Ryan Michael D'Alessandro. Huma Sheikh. Muhammad Ahmed Chowdhury. Stephanie Maria D'Andrea. Nyara Dennis. Yep. Kevin DePope. Allison Nicole Dixon, magna cum laude. Tyler Johnson Doherty, summa cum laude. Tiago Nascimento dos Santos. Nia Marie Dove. Marta Muncharas Duran, summa cum laude. Talia Ann Durante, cum laude. Emily Margaret Joba, cum laude. Harold Sebastian Esquivel. Amanda Helen Farbanish, summa cum laude. Joseph T. Feinberg. Joanne Fakit, magna cum laude. Ane Aria Felsbach-Toiner. Caitlin Ashley Fessick. Kevin James Fisher. Amy Rebecca Follett. Zoe L. Coates Fuentes, summa cum laude. Rachel Emma Full Reader, summa cum laude. Zoe Marie Garcia. Samantha Garson, cum laude. Harrison Joseph Gasserts. Tina Guh. Julia Lynn Geringer, cum laude. Carly Nicole Gentile. David D. Giacomini. Jessica Lynn Gianna. Adelina Jaloshi. Alyssa Carolyn Glazer. Janique Goderbahn. Sebastian Arthur Godinez. Joshua Gomez. Felipe Santos Gonçalves. Luis S. Gonçalves. Lauren Tara Gonnelly, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Gryan. Jillian Alexandria Griffith, cum laude. Irene Guan. Garth Anthony Guthrie Jr. Brielle Hawes. Chelsea Morgan Hamilton. Razia Hasanovich, magna cum laude. Luchi He. Shumai He. cum laude. Kevin Hallowell. Olivania Danica Hilaire, cum laude. Kia Jada. Nicholas Timpani Iacobuzio. Mona Ibadi. Jacqueline Nicole Imbriano, cum laude. Christian Enrique Izurieta. Kenna Samar Jackson. Lingxi Jia. Sage Orme Johnson. Nathan Thomas Keeler. Alexandria Louise Keith. Timothy Paul Kent. Zian Adnan Kohn. Aaliyah Rose Kiesler. Young Jung Kim, summa cum laude. Ann Scott King. Nicole Jean Kinney, cum laude. McClellan Conry Knapp. Nicole Elizabeth Kneift. Jonathan Byron Kramer. Colin J. Creeder. Clint Kryzit Kavelin. Eamon Mitchell Carney. Michaela A. Keegan. Zoe Malika LaChance, cum laude. Brandon L. Lambiaze. David Stephen Lang. Brennan Moran Laskas. Emma Catherine Adams Libo. Samantha Grace Lineberger. Pearl Yain Lee. Stephanie Marie Lurch. Jacqueline Lee Renard. Dahlia Lima. Luis Miguel LaRue. Keith K. Levitt. Momina Zora Zaman. Yinghui Zhao. Kai Lee, magna cum laude. Lincoln Lee. Kei Hong Baker Liu. Elena Limbores. Devin Lyons. Marie Grace La Rosa Manaligood. Sydney Marciano, magna cum laude. Peter Joseph Michael Mari. Eliza Roxana Martinez. Danielle Martinez. Eduardo Ignacio Martinez. Alexa May Young, magna cum laude. Chloe Rose Weiss, magna cum laude. Chloe Brianna Martins. Lauren Olivia Mastropiero, magna cum laude. Isaiah Noel Mateo. Charles Arthur Maynard. Autumn G. Melvage. Lauren F. Monopoly. Jeffrey Thomas Moorhead, magna cum laude. Andrew Joseph Morione. Kyla Nicole Muteno Kyla, cum laude. Caesar Munive. Leah Nadell, summa cum laude. Ian W. Nadler, summa cum laude. Rohit Nagendra. Jonathan Napoleon. Casey Elizabeth Nebus. Angelica Ray Neer. William Blake Nichter, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Nisbet. Okay. Melanie Nunez. Corey James Nussbaum. Nilab Nusrat. Stephen Thomas Obregon, cum laude. Noel Soyoung Oh. Christopher John Ortega. Joseph B. Palmieri. Samantha Pomnani. Jiranat Panichkarn. Alexander Pavlushin. Pooja N. Patel. Sonia Rakshit Patel. Jamie Larisse Pierre. Kendra Nicole Polk. Suchir Pongurlakar, cum laude. Caitlin J. Phillips, summa cum laude. Allison Ramos, magna cum laude. Mark Kari Randall, cum laude. Bianca Neva Rapp, cum laude. Jacqueline Stephanie Rapport. Mary Beth Rose Winan, magna cum laude. Angel B. Wavers, cum laude. Mitchell Owen Weiser. Michelle Pausek. Alexandra Kaylee Ralph. Steve Chu. Faraz Rehan. Jenilyn Ann Garcia Rembish, cum laude. Heather Sue Ronke. Serena Roan Rosenblatt, magna cum laude. Alexis Scott Ruark, magna cum laude. Andrew James Rupke. Paul Christopher Roth. Ryan A. Sabag. Karina K. Salo. Catherine Elizabeth Weber. Arthur Gordon Warden IV. Tianhao Shu. Thalia Ivana Santa Cruz. Aaron Ralph Sartorio. Kira Rose Scarangella. Anna Rebecca Shekel, cum laude. Natalia Dmitrievna Sherban. Marvin Shetkin. Haley Aaron Scheuer. Christopher William Bakari Servants. Natalie Maluk Shahafi, cum laude. Tayaba Shakil. Saad Shamut, cum laude. Yusi Shang. Madison Mackenzie Sheets. Jordan Rebecca Snodgrass. Wait. John Patrick Wentz Jr. Jagdeep Sidhu, cum laude. Betty Annette Smith Dozier. Jennifer Nicole Stein, cum laude. Brittany M. Stewart. Justin Bailey Steins. Drake Stratton, magna cum laude. Bang Dong Su. Zikang Tio. Karen D. Sullivan. Blaine Morgan Taylor, magna cum laude. Pearl Anna Sutter, magna cum laude. Jared R. Sutton, magna cum laude. Catherine Sweener. Gregory J. Swenson. Tanira Nakaya Watson. Vanessa Villahermosa. Gabriel Watkins, cum laude. Adam Tenorio. Sonia Katarzyna Tomkowska. David Christopher Turner, summa cum laude. Devin Robert Turpin, magna cum laude. Vanessa Victoria Bagambe. Ravish Rakesh Upadhyay. Amanda Claire Valenti. Shauna Von Geldern. Samantha Caitlin Valkos. Lily Marie Van Scriver. Christina Kroll Wallace. Samantha Carolyn Vanegas. And Dalton Vallette, magna cum laude.
Congratulations, CLA Class of 2018.
Okay, next. You ready? All right, yes, I see it. All right, Casperson School. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Drew University.
That's me.
That's you, I know, but you. Oh, I'm in the wrong place? No,
No.
you didn't read it, so I was doing it for you.
Oh, I don't. You do this. Congratulations to the College of Liberal
Where
Arts.
the hell is that?
Here,
This
read
is
it
so Deb. You have no idea.
Read it right here.
Thank you. Now I have the right part of the script. All right. Okay, hold on. I said we were going to you, but you got a minute. Okay, I was a little ahead of the game. All right, I'm going to go back to you. Congratulations to the College of Liberal Arts. Woo! All right, now we turn our attention here. It is now my pleasure. I jumped the gun to present the candidates from the 2018 Casperson School of Graduate Studies. The candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Letters, Doctor of Medical Humanities, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Arts in Fine Arts in Poetry and Poetry in Translation, Master of Letters, and Master of Medical Humanities will please rise as the marshals indicate. Madam President, I have the high honor and great privilege to present to you these degree candidates from the Casperson School of Graduate Studies and ask that you grant them these degrees with the rights and privileges and responsibilities thereto attached and to which they are rightfully entitled.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Drew University, I confer upon you the degrees of the Doctor of Philosophy, the Doctor of Letters, the Doctor of Medical Humanities, the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Fine Arts and Poetry in Translation, Master of Letters, Master of Medical Humanities. I now invite each of you to the platform to receive your diploma.
Peter W. Lee. David Gregory Regals. Ann M. Riculli. Andrew James Tompkins. Willow Wilson DePasquale. Jared P. Fowler. Samara Lisa Grossman. Jane Mullins Jameson. Christopher John Lipnick. Evelyn Ayinayi Maman. David Lawrence McMillan. Rebecca Christie Newman. Robert David Putnam. Jeanette Woodrup. Victor Algarin. Tara Ann Jenner Donaldson. Tyler Joseph Spiridakis. Andre Morris Springman. Cameron C. Rayner. Emma Teresa Barakat. Jessica Ann Boyle. Adriana Paola Contreras. Victoria Lynn DiStefano. Victor Antonio Espinosa Reyes. Juliana B. Kong. Katie Nosti. Caitlin Elizabeth O'Connor. Heather Joan Pollock. Michelle Lauren Taliento. Jennifer Ayudelo Luque. Patricia Ann Denoya Chamberlain. Nicholas C. Jackson. Gage Hilton Sands. Andrew Clapham. No mic.
Me?
Now it's on.
Congratulations to the graduates from the Casperson School. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. On behalf of the Theological School, will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Ministry, Master of Sacred Theology, Master of Divinity, Master of Arts, and Master of Arts in Ministry please rise? Madam President, I have the high honor and the great privilege of presenting to you these degree candidates from the Drew Theological School and ask that you grant them these degrees with all of the rights and privileges and responsibilities thereto attached and to which they are rightfully entitled.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Drew University, I confer upon you the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Ministry, Master of Sacred Theology, Master of Divinity, Master of Arts, Master of Arts in Ministry. I now invite each of you to the platform to receive your diploma.
Donghyun Jung. Alicia Page Rawson. Carrie Lynn Whipple. Teresa Marie Ellis. Sarosh Koshi. Wade Anthony Mitchell. Sean Atkins. Hyginus Agu. Jimmy Todd Barden. Janeed A. Chillis. Jovan Troy Davis. Sabrina Renee Elmore. Jin Young Ha. Drew University Board of Trustees member Bruce Hartman. Clifford Anthony Jones Jr. Jeffrey Canode. Hyokjin Kwan. Charlotte Leach. Del McCormick. Kyungmin Min. Moon Sung Na. Incheon Oh. Jaquan Park. Liston Page Jr. Ricky Leon Randall. Hector Rivera. Sangjun Shin. Jessica Taylor. Louis Threet. Douglas Adrian Wilkins. Brian Lyndon Williams. Jungmo Yang. Sarah Gadada. Ban Tang. Gonzalo R. Alers. Jaewon Jang. Mark David Johnson. Sungcha Lee. Nadia Majar Bahur. Nickinson Maturin. Safet Kadovic. J. Rock Seol. Alexandra Rosado Roman. Jennifer Madrant. Ahmad Gerges. Young Kwang Jun. Hyang An. Jisoo An. Leah Michelle Booth. Love you. Jamie Elaine Boyce. Ryan Clements. Claudia Cecilia Santa Cruz. Orlean Cummings. Charlize Dorsey. Rebecca L. Forney. Dwayne I. Frazier. Kieran Marie Goyle. Janelle Green. Nicole Danielle Harris. Sharon J. Hausman. Sangunjo. Sunghyuk Kim. Peter Mentel. Lark McCallman. Lawanda Miller. Jung Ung Moon. Sua Na. Ji Sun Nam. Yosep Nam. Donna Netram. Rachel Helen Phelps. Rosemary Rentas. Krista Angelique Piper. Matthew E. Williams. Vanessa M. Wilson. Deborah Elizabeth Winston.
Congratulations to the Theological School. Congratulations to all of our graduates and to the families and friends who have joined us here today. You are prepared to give not just with the knowledge you have learned here at Drew, but with a commitment to your community, a desire to engage in lifelong education, and the goal of making the world a better place. As you go forward, I encourage you to abide by the university model, freely you have received, freely give. And now I'd like to introduce Dean Crieris, Chairman of our Board of Trustees and CLA Class of 1985, to close our ceremony and welcome our newest alumni.
You're clapping because Marianne said I'm here to close the ceremony, I can assure you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and our alumni, congratulations to our class of 2018 graduates. Thank you for your contributions to our community and for being supportive to one another throughout your Drew experience. I wanted to take a moment to express our true thanks to each graduate who participated in the success of their Senior Gifts program. The CLA and the Theological School have generously supported Drew's annual fund with their donations, and you will see them today proudly wearing buttons to show how, even as our newest alumni, they have already begun to give back. You are truly exceptional people, and we are humbled by your expressions of support. Thank you so very much. I am pleased now to officially welcome you all into membership into the Alumni Association. You are now a member of a vibrant community of alums more than 20,000 strong in all 50 states and over 80 countries across the globe. Here's an idea that seems to work well for me and for others that have graduated with me. Before you travel, take a moment to first touch base with Drew's alumni team so we can help connect you to a welcoming hand and arms with another Drew alum. Another piece of advice is to always remember along your travels to make a pit stop here in the forest. We're here for you, and along your journey, we would welcome you back to the forest, and we look forward to seeing you. Once again, on behalf of all alumni, congratulations, graduates, and welcome. Before I conclude my remarks, I want to make sure I stay on good ground with my mother and wish all the mothers and single parents out there an early expression of Mother's Day wishes. Graduates and guests, I ask you to rise and sing the Alma Mater. Please remain standing afterwards for the benediction and recessional. Thank you so very much for your patience and attendance today.
Join me in a brief moment of prayer. O God of new beginnings and eternal possibilities, we are ready to go. We have done our good deeds, received our honors, and stand ready to begin the next chapter of our journey. Lest we be imprudent, we pause one last time to express our gratitude for this place, for the people who labor in this vineyard, for the fruit those labors have produced, for the people who have supported us on our intellectual and spiritual pursuits, and for those who labor to make our lives possible. We are privileged because so many, past and present, make our well-being and thriving their priority. Thank you for the gift of those who have given to us, for the gift of this community of scholarship, free thinking, and honest exploration, and for the gift of courage that will help us all, that we have gained from our time in this place, for the betterment and thriving of others. Send us forth in peace. Amen.